Whew. Hey, 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 good people. Miss Sunshine here. Miss Sunshine here. Bringing you a bunch of love, light, and sunshine. Wow. I wasn't even going to record today. It's been kind of a long day, but Spirit led me to just go ahead and post because this needed to be heard. I don't even know where to start. The video that I actually had um, downloaded to share this morning, the video regarding sitting with it. Now, I recorded that video yesterday, and I had already recorded a video and downloaded it, and I thought I was pretty much done for the day, but Spirit was like, hey, just post this video. And I didn't even know, like, going into the video what I was going to talk about. But I mean, once I hit record, I started talking. Well, I always review my videos, like, just to see what they look like. And it's not like I'm going to delete it or anything, but I just look at them, just like hearing the content or whatever. Well, little did I know that I would need the message myself. So let me kind of explain. 2 o'clock this morning, I was in a dead sleep. I was just asleep, and I woke up. Wouldn't use the bathroom like I normally did. Didn't really feel right, but I shrugged it off and I went and laid back down. And it's not uncommon for me to be up and down all night, like every hour on an hour. Um, having a colostomy bag previously and an ileostomy bag, my body is just used to being up and down all night. So I was up again about 3, and oh my gosh, I was faced with a situation to either like react or sit with it. And I was fighting with myself, just kept going back and forth in my head, because I am human. React, just sit with it. React, no, just sit with it. So, I didn't think anything else of the video that was going to be downloading in the morning, but I received the notification that it had downloaded. So, um, as usual, I went in and started watching a video. And I tell you, the video hit different because it was almost like I was outside of my body talking to myself. And crazy enough, how the universe works. Here I am thinking I'm posting things, trying to, you know, um, connect and, let other people feel, not feel so alone, knowing, you know what I'm saying? They're not alone in this world or whatever, and, you know, trying to be a blessing to someone else because I'm always blessed. Little did I know that in that moment, I was going to be a blessing to myself. And it hit really different sitting there watching me tell me how to get through that moment, not knowing I needed that right there in that moment. And the only reason I'm posting this now because today has been kind of crazy. Oh my gosh, tears of joy, gratefulness, just grateful to be alive, grateful to be able to sit with these things. Now, sitting with it isn't the easiest thing to do, but sitting with it kind of gave me some clarification. I actually, no lie, no lie, received the information I needed to, that just was a puzzle piece needed, I can say. And I'm gonna say this doesn't have to be a blessing for anyone else. This doesn't have to resonate with anyone else, but just knowing that Spirit is guiding me to do what it is I need to do, when I need to do it, how I need to do it. And Spirit is showing up, showing me how truly blessed I am, how truly covered I am. The coverage is everything. I'm a living witness of how this coverage is real, and how sitting with this, you know, it's not easy to do, but sitting with it, it's almost like there's a balloon blown up too big and it seems like it's gonna pop. But if you just let a little bit of the air out of there, release some of that pressure, the balloon just goes down some. And, it's not so scary. You don't think, okay, it's going to burst. And that's almost like what this did. It was a release. It was an answer to a question that, you know, I had a long time ago. And it's been recurring and recurring. The house, the house, the house. And just like that, it was answered. But had I not really sat with it and just reacted and acted upon it, I would have missed the whole thing. And I would have missed how much of a blessing the information that I received was, and how truly blessed I am. And sometimes it's just little signs like that, just letting you know the coverage is real, you're okay. It may be a little bit uncomfortable. Buckle up, buttercup. It may be a bumpy ride, but even along this bumpy ride that I'm on, it's so beautiful. And the wind is blowing now. That's like confirmation. Getting a big hug. This wind hasn't been blowing like that all day. But anyway, I just wanted to, you know, come talk about that for a minute, because right before I hit record, there were tears in my eyes. See, I got my little napkin there because of, just sitting with it. I was so full of emotions, not bad emotions, not good emotions, just emotions. And just actually allowing my body to feel it, giving myself just that safe space just to feel it and just to release it, because my feelings are valid, my feelings are true, and loving myself enough to provide myself with that space of, with that compassion and with the love needed to move through moments such as those. Anyway, I really wanted to share it because, like, it it was so real, almost like a Twilight Zone moment. Seeing yourself in front of you, providing you with the message that you need right at that moment. You know, the universe didn't send anybody else to give me the message. The universe didn't send a family member, didn't send a friend. The universe sent me to help me. Kind of ironic because a lot of times that's what we have to do. Sometimes by helping ourselves, we can give ourselves the love that we need to persevere. So anyway, that's all I have for today. Nice, quick, short, and sweet. See, I did my hair today, so I didn't get to put my teeth in because, as I'm sitting here and doing these things and sitting with this, I had to keep my hands busy. So don't mind the mouth; it's okay. The message is what matters the most, you know what I'm saying? And if you can get past that, you can get past anything. And if you have gotten past it to listen to the message, thank you. I'm humbled, I appreciate it, but this life is beautiful. Everything around here is beautiful. Um, it's as beautiful as you make it, and you cannot make me believe any different. Anyway, guys, till we speak again, love, light, and a whole bunch of sunshine. Be safe.